A blood test may be able to save life by finding cancer that have started to grow again after treatment, a study suggests. Scientists at the Institute of Cancer Research in London found traces of breast cancer 8 months before doctors would normally have noticed. In the trio, the test found 12 cancers out of 15 women who relapsed. Experts said there was still some way to go before there was a test could be used in hospital. Surgery to remove a tumor is one of the core treatments for cancer. The scientists analyzed the mutated DNA of the tumor and then continued to search the blood for those mutations. 15% relapsed and the blood test gave advanced warning of 12 of them. The other 3 patients all had cancer that had spread to the brain, where the protective blood-brain barrier could have stopped the fragments of the cancer entering the bloodstream.
Using a toilet is something most people take for granted. About 1.1 billion people around the world defecate in the open. Now a scheme in India is aiming to insist better toilet habits in children by paying them to poop. Open defecation is a practice where people relieve themselves in the fields, bushes, open spaces, and into open bodies of water. It possesses a serious threat to the health of children. Hundreds of thousands of children die every year because of diseases transmitted through human waste. In India, nearly half of the population, more than 500 million people, relieve themselves in the open. For many, it's a daily ritual and often something they do even when public facilities are available. They knew that they had to do something about it, so they started paying children money for going on the toilets. We have 320 public toilets, not taking any payment in 143 toilets, said Dr. Bhavin Soinyak. Now they pay 1 rupee, less than a penny, to children per day or giving them chocolates to encourage them on using the toilets.
Family members of a dead teenager in Honduras were recorded rushing to smash open the girl's tomb after they claimed to hear her screaming and crawling in her coffin. Nancy Paris, 16, was pregnant and newly married when she suddenly collapsed at her Hungarian home and began foaming at the mouth. The New York Daily News reports her mother thought she was possessed by demons, so she called an exorcism, but it didn't work. Doctors declared Pessa dead, and she was buried in her wedding dress. But the family says everything changed when they heard moving crying from the inside her tomb a day later. And this is from one of the family members. As I put my hand on her grave, I could hear noises inside. I heard banging, then I heard her voice. She was screaming for help. Pessa's husband, Rodi Gonzalez, told Premiere in Pactio, a local news station. In the video last week, Premier's the family could be seen using a sledgehammer to break apart Pessa's concrete enclosure, which is the tomb. When they exhumed her, she was reportedly emotionless and cold to touch.